Hello friends, welcome back to the art room with Mr. Eck. Today we're going to be starting a new project featuring warm and cool colors and some pretty neat patterns as well. So to talk about warm and cool colors, we are going to need our color wheel. So if you divide the color wheel in half, all of these colors over here that kind of look like fall colors, or maybe they make you think of like lava and fire. Either way you want to talk about it, these are the warm colors. The yellows, the oranges, and the reds. Those are the warm colors. And to talk about the cool colors, I'm going to have my buddy help me out. Here, come take the color wheel. Yeah, no problem, Mr. Eck. Alright, hey guys, Mr. Coolek here. So he wanted me to talk to you about the cool colors because that's kind of my specialty. The cool colors are awesome, bro. We got the green, we got the blues, we got the purples. They represent calm colors and awesome colors. Alright, I gotta get back to my cool class. I'm gonna hand it back to Mr. Eck right now, okay? You guys do awesome. Alright, thank you Mr. Coolek for stopping by. It wasn't that nice of him to come over. He didn't have a lot of time, but when he knew I was going to be talking about warm and cool colors, he definitely wanted to help out. So, that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be making some artwork that is one half warm colors and one half cool colors. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so we're going to be making a warm and cool colored sun. So we're going to need paper, pencil, and a circle template. So I'll be using this one. I'm going to put it as close to the center of my page as possible. Hold down the circle and trace. If you don't have a circle template, you can just try to draw a circle, but I think for this project we want a pretty good circle there. Alright, then I'm going to start at the top of my my circle, and I'm going to draw straight down, about halfway down. Then I'm going to go over to the left a little. I'm going to go all the way down, like that. Alright, this is going to be our sun is going to have a face. So then I'm going to draw some nice big friendly eyes. This is the nose. And a great big friendly mouth. There we go. Then we need a line that goes up from the middle. And this can be a straight line, it could be a zigzag, it could be a wavy line, it could be a castle line, anything like that. I think I'm going to go with wavy lines. And that's going to divide our paper in half. So we've got a line that divides our circle, and we've got a line that divides the background. So the whole thing should be like two halves. Alright, this half is going to be warm colors. This half is going to be cool colors. Before I do that, I'm going to divide up the background with, I don't know, 4 or 5 other lines on each side. And then I'm going to Sharpie my lines, and then we'll talk about color. Alright, we're going to be adding color to this artwork using watercolors. So you've probably used watercolors before, but just to be on the safe side, I'm going to review a few things. These watercolors are dried paint, so you have to get them wet to get paint from them. And so I'm going to, let's get the purple wet here. Add a little water to the purple, and when it's got a little puddle, it's ready to paint with. You don't want the paint to be too thick. So a lot of water is important. That's why it's called watercolors. So use lots of water and try very hard not to mix up the colors, because it's a mess to clean up if you do. Just rinse out your brush between every color, and everybody involved will be happier. Alright, so I think I said I was going to do warm colors on the left and cool on the right, but I feel like I kind of want to switch that. It doesn't really matter which is which as long as you keep them separated. So I'm going to let's see, I'm going to paint each section a cool color. Remember, the cool colors are purples, blues, and greens. Warm colors are reds, oranges, and yellows. So I'm going to do the rest of this time lapse to save time, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, so I realized something while I was painting, and if you'll notice, the purple's a lot darker than the green, and we actually want these colors to be kind of light, because we're going to be adding something on top of this after we paint. So the way I got the green to be lighter is before you paint with the watercolors, paint the section that you're about to paint with clear water first. That gets the paper kind of coated with water. And then when you add the watercolors, it will mix with the water on the paper, and it makes for a much lighter color. And I think that's going to work a lot better for this project. I just kind of realized that while I was making this video. And, you know, that's fine. You try some stuff out, you figure out what works, and then you adjust. So we're going to do the rest of this like that and check out what it looks like. Alright, so I have completed my painting. On the left side is all cool colors, on the right is all warm colors. You probably noticed that I did some color mixing just for fun. So we only have a few different colors to choose from. So to add variety to my artwork, in this section I mixed green and purple together. And down here I mixed blue and green together. Same thing over here. This is, if I remember right, yellow and orange together. And this is orange and red down here mixed together. So feel free to do a little color mixing. Just remember to keep the warm colors and the cool colors separate. I could have painted the eyes, but I was afraid the paint wouldn't stay in that little area. So I'm going to color those with markers in the next stage. But before we go to the next stage, I want to introduce you to a really amazing artist. So check out this guy. This man is named Romero Britto. Does he look familiar? He kind of looks like Mr. Kulik to me. I don't think he is Mr. Kulik, but they have a very similar style. Anyway, Romero Britto is an amazing artist. He's from Brazil, which is in South America, and he makes super fun, colorful art with lots of patterns. Let's look at some of his other artworks. Here's one. Do you see how he divided up his page with lines and shapes and colors, and then added the beautiful, exciting patterns? I love it. Look at this one, so many patterns. We've got stripes, we've got polka dots, we've got these kind of squiggles in the background. Here's a flower pattern. And look, he has stripes here and stripes here and stripes here, but you can change up the stripes. That way they're not the same thing. Change the colors, change the size. He also has a checkerboard pattern over the dog's eye. Lots of cool patterns. Also, the polka dots, they could be different colors, they could be different sizes, so it's okay to reuse patterns, just change it up a little bit. And here's a Mickey Mouse. He does some work for Disney. I actually have a Romero Britto designed Mickey Mouse statue right here in my classroom. But again, we got stripes, we got polka dots, we got squiggles. So you can reuse those patterns, but just change it up to make it really fun and add variety to your artwork. And you can have exciting artwork like Romero Britto. So we're going to do something like this on our paintings now. So to take our painting to the next level, we are going to add patterns to every section. We still want to keep it warm and cool colors though. And you can use color pencil or you can use markers. I've got some markers handy, but color pencils might be better. If you're doing little bitty tiny detailed patterns, then color pencils might work better than markers. It depends what you're doing. So I'm going to pick out some warm colors. I'm going to do some patterns here. And I'm going to pick out some cool colors. I'm going to do some patterns here. And I'll also put patterns in the sun's face. And let's see how it turns out. And that's how we do it. We have created a really fun, warm and cool color sun artwork with lots of colors and patterns, and boy, I think that's awesome. Alright, I hope you guys had a great time, and I will see you next time in the art room.